Hello everyone, this is Johannes.
This is Cinema.
I'm Amy.
And I'm Maggie.
From ThinkerThemer.
And you are watching Board Gaming Ramblings featuring ThinkerThemer today. So it's Saturday evening for us, like we are 9 hours apart. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's Valentine's Day here. Happy Valentine's Day from the future.
Happy Valentine's Day.
You almost said Happy Halloween. It's not Halloween. That's in October.
Are we?
That would be the weirdest
relationships can be horrifying. So
some relationships are horrifying. Yeah, pretty scary stuff.
First of all, everyone, if you've seen this and you do not know ThinkerThemer, you should go and check them out.
Yes,
they do
absolutely.
really great videos. We have the link in the description for the channel. Go and subscribe to the channel. They do very unique videos where they have theme. They talk about theme and mechanisms.
I'm all about the theme.
Yeah.
Maggie is the theme master. So today we are doing a video about theme. So it's kind of, if you've been watching our videos, you know we don't do a lot of theme. But today we are talking about the top 10 games with unique themes or unique themes in games, whatever you want to call the list. And it's going to be fun. Like we're probably going to see a lot of disagreement from Maggie, I think, going to say like, you're wrong. It's not a good theme or it's not unique or anything. So we are ready to have 10 games that nobody think is right.
Lucky Maggie's the nice one, so you shouldn't have any problems. But we've got 3 thinkers and 1 theme.
I'm very outnumbered because everyone here is very mechanics driven, and I'm the only one that's like all about theme.
All about the theme.
But I'm very nice. I'm not going to fight anybody. I will agree to disagree if anything. But yeah.
That sounds good. So we are going to start with your number 10. Are you ready?
Oh, yes. So ready.
We're ready.
So let's go.
Okay.
Number 10.
Wait, are we starting?
Yes.
Yes. All right. We'll do Grand
Austria Hotel.
Oh, nice.
And because in Grand Austria Hotel, you are kind of trying to turn your cafe into a hotel. So I think it's like the boom time of Vienna when there's lots of tourists coming into your town and you're trying to serve them, what they want. And, in the game, you've got like strudels, which I love, like strudels and coffee and cake. And you're trying to bring customers in to serve them, but then ultimately get them into your hotel to turn it into this beautiful Grand Austria Hotel. So we think it's a pretty unique theme.
Yeah, I couldn't think of many other places where you're running it's both a cafe and a hotel. So you're getting them to stay in the different rooms of the different colors and levels and things.
Yeah.
So,
and it's like killing me not to say that it's dice drafting because we're not allowed to talk about mechanic. But that's what it is. That's what it is.
But yes, so that's our number 10.
Yeah, and look, we have little strudels that we painted.
We 3D printed.
3D printed some little pieces.
Oh, that is awesome.
Painted those. Yeah, that's super
love
cute.
it.
And then painted them, which was fun. Yeah.
Oh, that is an amazing game.
That is a great pick. We love that game as well, both like the mechanics wise and the little strudels, but yeah, both the theme and the mechanisms in this game is like thumbs up.
Yeah.
It is one that I haven't really thought about the theme much, so it's really fun to see it on your list because for me it's a dice drafting game.
Yeah.
And I know we're not talking about like the integration, but because I've always think it was fun in this game that you have guests come into your cafe, and if you give them this exact food they want, they go sleep in your hotel. So it's kind of like if I go eating somewhere, like if I get the perfect meal, I will stay.
Yeah.
Not, I will sleep on the street or something. It's kind of weird. So,
it is a bit weird. Yeah.
But yeah, that's really fun. Yeah, it's absolutely unique. I've not seen any other games. Have you backed the expansion for it?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
I'm gonna guess yes.
Yeah.
After seeing your Kickstarter videos, I'm guessing
we do back a lot of things. Yeah.
Backing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. So that's your number 10. So we are gonna go through our number 10. Do you want to start with this one?
Yeah, I can do it. Our number 10 is a Martin Wallace game.
Yes.
It's Australia. And the reason that we chose this is because Cthulhu and Euro games usually aren't that like hand in hand, but in this game it actually works really well. So you're doing Euro stuff, but at the same time you're getting crushed by these ancient horrible monsters in the Cthulhu universe. So I just really thought that this is something unique for this game. I haven't seen any Euro game do this like Yeah, this is strange. This is strange
Like
game.
the reason for it's number 10 basically is because Cthulhu as a theme isn't a unique theme.
Yeah,
But
that
I
is
felt
kinda
like
used.
here I really feels like this is a unique game because of the theme. It could have been just another train game, but then you add zombies and Cthulhu and you make like the theme. It's just strange and I feel like it's unique. Are you going to
Yeah.
fight us on this, Maggie?
Very unique.
Yeah,
Yeah, actually, I had no idea it was Cthulhu until you started talking about it. Like the box art, you wouldn't like. I would not
Yeah,
have
you wouldn't
guessed.
assume, yeah. We haven't
We
actually
haven't played it, which is
Which is
terrible
very
because it's
strange.
called Australia.
When we're
And,
here right
we're
now.
here, so-
Promise there's no
and,
Cthulhu
and he
around.
lives in Brisbane. I'm fairly sure. So yeah, we need to put that on our list. Yeah, but it looks
It's a very funny game actually. It has some. It has a bit more luck than I usually like. So the first time I played, I was like, "Oh, am I gonna like this?" But then when I knew what I was getting into, I really enjoyed it. Like it's so weird. Doing a train game with Cthulhu, just two cool things.
You need to be like prepared for what is awaiting you.
Yeah, sounds
Cool,
like it. I really
nice.
want to ask about the mechanics, but no, wrong list.
No, yes.
Wrong list.
Let's
Yeah.
do
Wrong
that like
list.
after we record. You can just write down notes and we can talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll get rid of Maggie and we'll just chat mechanics.
Yeah.
I'll go play a solo game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go to number 9.
Okay, so our number 9 is QE, which is was it quantitative easing?
Quantitative easing.
Yeah, which is a very strange thing. It's not a strange thing. This is when countries print additional money, and so in the game there's 16 companies that are too big to fail, and they need to be bailed out, and we all play different countries trying to print more money to bail them out. But at the end of it, you want to make sure that you're not the country that has printed the most money, or else you go bust.
Yeah.
So we thought like that's a really quirky concept to use for a board game.
It is. It's like, but it's also a really heavy theme, like quantitative easing, and then it's actually a really kind of light auction bidding kind of game. So but it's very well integrated because you're bidding like as much money as you want, and if you do too much, then you are automatically the loser.
Yeah.
So that's our number 9.
That's our number 9.
Yeah, I didn't think about the theme in this game. This is just a Euro. Yeah.
I didn't know what the theme was, basically. I knew something in the back of my
And
mind.
we were
But
just like, Q&A was just like, is there a theme there? And you started talking about it, and we're just like, oh, that is a good theme. But it really is. And now it makes sense. Now I want to play QE again.
I guess we are going to play QE during the year because we're playing
Yes.
everything. So
kinda have
we
to.
are going to play it.
So many games.
It's just
Yeah.
so many, but it's a pretty good game. I like it. It's one of the I think I had it on the top 10 auction list
Yes,
that
you
we
did.
did. Yeah, you didn't because
No, I did
you don't
not.
like auctions.
I don't
but
like
it's
auctions.
you were on the list, but you did have other auction games on that one. But yeah, QE, that's fun to know more about the theme. Like I think probably I would have known if I read the theme part of the rulebook.
Yeah, but you just skip over that bit.
I'm reading like the story of the game. Nope. Okay, here we go. so it's really fun to see like some choices that would make me think different on the theme. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
Already, and there's still more to come. That's only 2 picks. Okay, so we are going to our number 9. So I'm going to take that, even though it's your game, which is kind of strange.
Is it my game?
Yeah, it's absolutely
it
your
is
game
my
because
game.
it is
Yes.
Galaxy Trucker.
Nice.
So you can take it. It's your game.
Oh,
I speak a lot.
Building spaceships with sewer parts. I think that Vlaada Chvátil absolutely makes some really funny themes for his games. He's really good at that, and also like having a lot of humor in his rule books. And this just feels like a hopeless project where you're building this spaceship, like using your hand as this claw and building your spaceship out of sewer parts, and then you're going into space and getting blown into bits. So this is just pure fun for me. I really love this game, and yeah, I thought it just is a really nice theme to it as well. Have you played it?
Yes, I've played it more than because I've played the app.
Played it.
And I think we played. You did play it once, very briefly, at a board game cafe. We were at a board game cafe somewhere
somewhere.
Somewhere in Europe.
Somewhere.
I don't know. And then I was teaching her how to do it. It's like I think it was one of those like you're tired, you're jet lagged, and then it's like we'll play it a little bit, and then it's like we need to go home and sleep, like what to our Grand Austria hotel probably and sleep.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I love the real time element at the start. Like when you're collecting the components, like it's just such like stress and mayhem, and yeah, it's a great theme. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember this is one of those where I actually read the rule book and read the theme, because it's something about you needing a job and riding around in the sewer parts you're delivering sounds like a great job, and it doesn't really pay anything, but you just need to do something, and that's a fun. I find it fun, and then the game is horrible and you lose. Because Sunma plays this game perfectly. I don't think I have ever won in this game. So.
Yes.
But I don't win in a lot of games, so it's not really different from anything. So
I feel you there. I'm like you. She wins all the games usually.
we should play something 2 players so we can feel
have a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, feel the feeling of that's how it is to win. Okay, so let's go on to your number 8.
Our number 8 is a game that we have been playing recently a lot, and it's really heavy. It's Rococo, the deluxe edition specifically, but the whole game is about you're a dressmaker and you are wanting to put together these beautiful gowns. I think it's like Louis XV kind of era, and you are putting together these gowns for this grand ball. And there's going to be fireworks. Everyone's going to come and admire your dressmaking skills, and it's a really immersive. Even for me as a thinker, it's just a really immersive theme. It feels like you're collecting everything that you need. You've got your employees that you're trying to hire to help you out to get all these dresses made. And the deluxe edition, of course, with all the beautiful components, really helps bring that to life. We did, when we were putting this on the list, we did think a lot about pret-a-porter and, is this a unique enough of a theme? But we felt like that was more focused on the business element of like running a fashion brand, whereas this was more about like the actual dressmaking. So we thought it was a safe pick. You might disagree.
Yeah, and it's more about the prestige of that ball, because then there's also like the things that you sponsor at the ball and making sure that your dress is seen and it's in the best position. Yeah.
So that is our number 8 is Rococo.
Nice one. We've only played this once, I think.
I played it a couple of times. I played it 2-3 times. Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to play it again because I don't remember much of the mechanisms, but the theme I think absolutely is very unique. And also Pret-a-Porter is having a theme that is not that commonly seen in games. So and the deluxe edition looks so stunning.
I almost bought it, but I know soon I wouldn't be very happy because we have played the game and we weren't like super fans. So if I bought the new version of the game just because it was Iron O'Toole and Eagle Griffin, it would just take space on the shelf, and we have the old version.
Yeah, we need to play the old version first.
Yeah, and this is one of those themes. This is one of those times. I remember when this game came out that people were like, "I don't want to play a game about making dresses," and that's when I hear those things. That's when I understand how little I think about theme, because I'm seeing it thinking, oh, this is a cool thing. It's different. It's not trading in the Mediterranean. Like, why would you need more trading in the Mediterranean if you can do something else? Like, there's other games that might be on the list or might not be on the list that fits that same thing where people, I think it's weird. Like, this is another discussion basically, because it's so easy to go into other discussions because theme is interesting because people lay a lot of things into it, so we could make another video on that later. So let's. But yeah, I really want to play Rococo again. So we're gonna go to number 8 for us, which is gonna be about something completely different. And
you can take this.
Yeah, I can do this.
This is your game now.
But you like it a lot as well.
Yeah, I like it as well.
This is one of those very dry Euro games that even you might say like maybe the theme doesn't. I feel like it integrates quite a bit. It is the Marker. And this was a kind of a weird choice because it doesn't have a fun theme. It doesn't have like, it is the most boring theme in the world. It's the German election. Like, how much more Europe does it get?
Yeah.
But that is, I think it's so fun because For me, that is a theme. I understand it's a theme. People will be like, I don't want to play this theme because it's so boring. But for me, it's very unique. I know there's this one new game that has gotten quite a buzz that I think I backed it on Kickstarter. Probably I did. About the U.S. election.
The U.S. election, yeah.
I don't know, like it's called Campaign Trail or something like that. I do not remember. Yeah. But this is and this is also one of the first Euro games that was made. This was the first game that was put into Board Game Geek, so it's Board Game Geek /1.
Really?
What? That's a great bit of trivia there.
Cool.
And it's also a game that's from 1988, or 86 or something. So and this got a new edition last year. I remember playing it. And no, we're talking about mechanics. Let's not do that. Sorry. It was just a fun. It was just like a fun trivia and for me very fun that this game has held up for so long. But back to the theme. It's about the German election. It's a very boring theme. I understand that. The game will look very boring. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of
it
everything
look very
is
good.
just. Yeah, I think it looks good, but it looks like a German election. Like you know what you get. Like it's a Euro game.
How does a German election look like?
It looks like this probably. Like they sit around in this circle.
Game and
But I think it's a very unique theme. I have not seen many other games with this kind of theme, and I think it also works very well with the game. So that was my rambling. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but yeah. The Marker.
I had never even heard of that game.
Never heard of it.
I knew that you guys would have some like amazing games with your 600 plus game collection. So I'm like just like anticipating all your games. I should be taking notes. And
you can just watch the.
I'll rewatch the video and buy all these games. But this is amazing, and the first one on BGG.
Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. Yeah,
and it's a very good game as well.
It is.
It's weird that it was.
What?
Sorry, I was just going to say it's weird that it's first on BGG, and yet there hasn't been more like the themes like that because it's so old, and yet we keep like repeating the same old space and fantasy themes over and over.
Yeah.
I think it's only so many games you can have with the German election. I don't know.
That's true. That is true.
Then you can have the Swedish election, the Norwegian election. There's so many countries. There's so many elections. Like that would be.
But what I really like about this game, both mechanic-wise and also theme-wise, is how you have to like match your party program with the people's demands and opinions to have actually a following and get voters to you, and that feels very realistic for what political parties are aiming for, and also how you're trying to change both your opinions as a party and also the people's opinions. I think that is really cool.
That's awesome.
Okay.
That's awesome.
So let's go on to number 7.
Number 7 is one of my favorite games, even though it's so simple. It's Bonanza, the bean farming game. Now, there's a lot of farming games out there, but this is just because it's so specifically about all these different types of beans, and you're doing all of the trading and all of that sort of like the economics of it, and fighting with people on the table and trying to get them to take your stink bean that you may not want. For that reason, I think, and also because every time we talk to, like we're introducing anyone to it, it's like, oh, what's this game? It's like, in this game, you're a bean farmer. And every time it's a what? I'm a what? Why? So for that reason, it's our pick.
That's our number 7.
Yeah. I absolutely love this game.
Yeah,
so
we love
much.
this game so much. And just the integration of the theme when you're negotiating across the table and you're just like, well, I think it's going to be a good year for stink beans. So, you should take this now because the market's going to really explode next round. Yeah. And it's just hilarious.
Yeah, it's good fun.
I think this is like one of Yuvi's first like farming games.
It's his first game.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
really?
know.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is.
So he just stuck to the one theme he mastered, right?
Farming.
Yeah. Farming.
Farming.
But I like this game. We have it in our collections. I'm looking forward to play it. I also love the trading part and how I'm getting into mechanics now. How it's a cue in your hand. I don't know if that is very thematic,
No,
but it's
I don't
cool.
feel like it is.
No, it's not thematic
Not
at
very
all.
thematic,
But it really, well,
but it's fun.
I could stretch for the theme and go, those are the ones that have to be planted because otherwise they're going to go,
Oh.
I don't know. It's
like
not.
that. I
It's
will
not.
take it.
But it does add a lot of pressure. Like, it's what makes the game fun, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
So our number 7 then is Castel,
Oh, nice.
which is this game. Do you want to take this?
Oh, I can do it.
Yeah.
This is, I don't know. You have to take it because I can't really describe the theme.
Yeah, the theme of this game is and now I don't remember exactly what this is called, but it's a sport in Spain. And now I don't remember the
We
theme.
should have prepared
We should
for
have prepared
this.
notes. I was like, this is a cool theme, but it is a very cool theme and it's very unique. It is about a sport where you stack people up in a tower.
I don't remember what it's called. It's a sport, yeah. So the people are doing this, making this big human pyramids, and you're
Yes.
basically trying to do the same in this game. So you're collecting acrobats or people with different sizes or different strengths to stand in a specific order in your pyramid, and you want to go to the contest in the different regions. So it's really a theme I haven't seen in any game before. And it's the first I've heard of the sports. I love when board games can teach me new things about things I didn't know.
Yeah. That's super unique.
That is a
theme.
very
That would be on our
unique,
list
yeah.
if we owned it, but it's been on my to buy list for a little while now. So
Yeah.
can't wait to play it.
Yeah.
It's
It's
very
fun.
good as well.
Yeah, I think you will like the mechanisms as well, Amy.
Yes, one we can
Nice.
both enjoy.
Okay, so we're already at number 6.
Cool. Number 6 is a game that we don't actually have here with us, but it is Wingspan.
Nice.
And yeah, Wingspan, of course, it doesn't even need it. We don't even need to show the box. Everybody knows Wingspan. But it is a game where you play bird enthusiasts, or they're sometimes called birders, twitchers. There's lots of different names for bird watchers. But you're basically collecting different types of birds and bringing them into different types of habitats. And you need unique food for them. All of the cards have a unique bird on them. You can learn little facts about the birds. And the reason why I find this so thematic, or the fact that I know that this has had an impact on me, is because I don't look at birds the same way anymore. I honestly don't. Like real birds. Like I'll be out and I'll see a bird and I'm like, I wonder about that, and I've never done that before, and so until playing this game. But it's it's really cute. It's thematic. It's got the little eggs, and it's a very accessible game. But I just love that Elizabeth Hargrave is bringing in these more like educational but also fun themes. So Wingspan.
Great game.
Yeah, I agree.
This was basically the other one I was thinking about when speaking about Rococo. About themes where people are like, I don't want to play a game about birds. I would rather be trading in the Mediterranean again.
Okay.
It's weird. I like this game. And have you played a new expansion?
No, we haven't. I would love to, though. There's so many Australian birds.
Yeah, in the ocean.
Yeah, and like the ibis or the bin chicken that we
love.
call it a bin chicken in Australia. And like it's mechanically it's tied to the theme because you get to go through the discard pile. So it's like going through the rubbish. So there's lots of little nods to what the birds are like in real life, which is amazing. Yeah.
That is fun. We have the expansion, but we haven't gotten to play it yet. So we're going to add that in the next time we play.
I really like the game as well. I love like sitting when it's not my turn and reading like the fun facts about the birds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's beautifully done.
Yeah.
So number 6 is a game that we don't even like that much.
It was maybe on our coal pile.
Yeah, we actually had it on the last like leaving the shelf video, and then everybody was like, "Don't let it leave." And we put it back, and it was your game for a long time, and it is Dungeon Pets.
Yeah, I really love this game. Again, Vlada Chvátil is great with themes here. It's a worker placement game. Just getting that out of the way. With these little imps that have money that goes to the market.
So basically it's a bidding game. You bid on the actions.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not kinda, it's that.
but then it's a worker placement game.
Yes.
But you're caging these little dungeon pets that are so cute and adorable, and
Like
I
this
just
guy.
love this. And it just feels really thematic because when you have like found the perfect cage, you've given him food and medicine, and then he poops all over the place, and he gets like a rage and bites your little imps, so they have to go to the doctor or something. Yeah, it feels very thematic. The reason that it was on our call list is because of the mechanisms, actually.
Yes.
Because I love the theme.
Oh,
But now
such
it's
a beautiful
back
game.
on the
Now
back on the shelf, so we'll have to play
but
it
is
this
it
year.
going through your new cull? Yeah, your new cull process. If you decide to cull it, please send it to Australia.
We'll
This has been on our list to buy for so long as well. It's just, you know how you have like those games where you're like, if I see it, I'll pick it up. But like,
Yes.
there's always something like new hotness that just gets in the way of that.
Yeah.
But this is another one that, just we love worker placement. And the theme sounds fun.
Yeah, theme-wise, it is truly unique, and it's just like the artwork just looks so beautiful that I would love to play.
And
that,
it's the only game that let us, like adults, feel like adults and still play with poop.
Great. Any excuse, really.
Yes.
As adults to
Without playing
justify.
like the doggy, without playing like the dog poo game, you can actually play a strategy game with poop.
Yeah.
Genius design.
Genius. Yeah.
So moving on to number 5 then.
Number 5. Our number 5 is actually one of my favorite games, and it's Obsession. In Obsession is it takes place in Victorian England, and you take the role of an ailing manor or sort of estate owner, and you're trying to build up your reputation in order to make sure that you attract the most eligible bachelors and bachelorettes in town, so you can marry off your
Fair
offspring.
Child.
The Fair Child are the most in Derbyshire, I believe it's where it takes place. So it's like essentially what do you call it, like Downton Abbey style into a board game, and they've done an amazing job.
Yeah, the beauty of it is the cards. Like the cards are all unique visitors that are going to come to your estate
guests.
For these different events that you're putting on. And they all have their little quirks. They're all like slightly weird characters that maybe they're really rich but not that likable. And so they give you money but they take down your reputation. And there's a lot of like thematic integration, which is why it's just rocketed up Maggie's kind of top games of all time.
Yeah, and so it was the game where when I was playing it, I was like, I feel like I am watching Pride and Prejudice right now. Like I feel like I'm in that world and coordinating all of those sort of behind the scenes. How are we going to make this happen, this marriage happen, or this coupling happen? Perfect for Valentine's Day, sort of.
Awesome.
This is one I've been wanting to play for a long time, and I can't find any way to get it to Norway. So it's like they basically only sell it from their web store, and it doesn't ship here. So I haven't know, and I missed both the Kickstarters.
Oh no! Oh no!
So, but like I've gotten past the point where I want to play it when I see people play it, but I know we have 600 games to play, so I'm like not crying. I don't miss sleep from not having Obsession, but I'm obsessed with playing Obsession sometimes when I hear about Obsession.
It's a great game.
I haven't heard of this game actually.
Have you not seen any pictures?
No, nothing. But I'm not the one doing the board game research either, so it's not very surprising. But now I'm very intrigued. The theme sounds awesome, and I love the cards. They look superb.
Yeah,
there's
a
so
lot
many
of
good
like
things.
It's like hand management, and it's just like
It's
tile
mechanics.
It's like
I like it.
kind of like with tiles with the different
Tile
events.
placement.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Oh, that sounds like a game that I will enjoy.
yeah. It's interesting.
It's good
mechanically.
It's very, very good. Yes.
Okay, so you're on number 5.
Haven't I just done something?
Oh yeah, you did the
Yeah.
last one, so it's my turn now. Number 5. Then
I don't want to do all the work.
No, it's true.
Something.
I'm doing the technical stuff here.
That's true.
So I'm just basically the technician now. So number 5 is Forge.
Yes.
And this is a game where you are kids and you want to play with your kids, not with your kids, you want to play with your friends. You're not kids with kids, you're kids with friends that are playing with your friends, and you're trying to build up the best fort. You're trying to get just a lot of pizza and toys and put them into your backpack, because pizza is best after being in your backpack for a couple of days. And then you build up your fort, and you try to play with your friends, because if you don't play with them, they will be sad and will go and play with somebody else. And this, I know we don't like this is so cool, because this game was a Roman theme, and then Capstone, no, not Capstone, I always say Capstone, later games took this and they just perfectly made it into this awesome theme. And I know we're not talking about theme integration, but this just makes, like, this is one of those games where the theme elevates the game a lot for me. I enjoy the game, and because of the theme, this is one of the few games where I actually think about the theme when I'm playing. And if a game makes me do that, then it's a pretty cool theme for me. And it's also a very unique theme, and all of the things that makes it work. So that is Fort.
That is awesome.
Uh-oh, this one's going to get me in trouble.
I have been wanting to play this for so long, and I'm not the one that does the research and the selecting of the games. Amy is, and every time I see, I'm like, why do we have this game?
I'm like, yeah, get through the other 20 that we haven't played yet, and I'll buy you 4.
Yeah, but I am so excited to play it eventually.
Yeah,
because it looks
amazing.
So good.
Yeah, and the artwork and everything Leader Games is doing.
Yeah,
amazing.
And I this is, don't quote me on this, but it's going on the internet, so people can probably quote me on this. But I saw something on Twitter from one of the people working on this, and I'm pretty sure the kids in the game is I think they're like drawn versions of the people working on the game as kids.
Oh, that's super cute.
That.
That's great.
It might be wrong.
So cool.
I'm like just saying
I
things
want it
I
to
saw
be
on Twitter.
right. I want it to be
think
right.
it's right.
Yeah.
So I was
Yeah.
like, if it's right, it's a very fun fact. And if it's wrong, I'm just wrong again. So it's fine.
If you're wrong, I'm just going to believe you, and I'm just going to imagine that that's what it is as I'm playing it. Like, these are the and that's what I'm going to tell everybody that I introduce the game to. Because they won't know.
It started
They're not
now.
gonna do the
Go and
research.
take this fact, internet. Take this fact.
Yes, yeah, that's how the internet is. So
Yeah.
but I think you'll like this. It's one that grew on me. Like, the first time I played it, I was lukewarm, and then we played it more, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Like, a very short game with many cool things, and most importantly for this video, a unique theme.
Yes.
A unique theme. We've had no crossover so far.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And that is pretty cool.
Pretty
That is
amazing.
awesome, because that makes the list like that. That's one of the coolest thing about doing this with other people, because when we do top 10s, there's a lot of crossovers usually.
Same,
So
yeah.
so this is really
More
cool.
cool games.
So we have
Yeah.
4 more to go. So let's get to number 4.
Our number 4 is The Networks, which is a little game where you're playing as a television executive, and you're trying to put together the ideal combination of programming and actors, and you need ads to play on your TV network so that you can generate revenue. And it's a really fun and unique theme. I love, like, thematically, all of the programs that you're putting on, all of the TV programs have like quite humorous.
Yeah.
They're just, and even the ads and things, they're very tongue in cheek. There's a lot of like laughs that go on when you're reading about like all the different shows, and they're kind of like a take on some real world shows as well, with a little bit of a twist. But yeah, it's certainly, like, thematically, this is one for me where it really does feel like you are having to manage like all of this talent, all of the actors and the talent that are very demanding, and then you're trying to fit in ads where you can. And yeah, I think it's a great theme, this one, and very unique.
And so fun, like the puns that they have in like the names of everything, the names of the programs, the descriptions, that like it's just, and the artwork is very fun. Like, it's very well done. Yeah.
Cool. Have we played this?
You're asking me if you have played it.
I don't remember.
We have not played it. This is one that I have been looking at,
Yes.
like, since it came out. I mean, like, oh,
Because
do I
it
want to
looks
get it?
so
Do I want to get
familiar.
it? And
Yeah.
I haven't gotten it.
But I love the theme in this game. It's
Yes.
very unique, and the theme is what initially has made me remember the game. When you took it up now, I'm just like, oh, the networks. Haven't I played that? It looks so familiar. I think we have like been on the edge of buying it or playing it sometimes.
Yes.
So I would really like to play it if I get the chance.
Yeah,
There's
it's
just
a
so
bit,
many games.
It's probably a bit lighter than
Yeah.
it appears, I think. It's a pretty light game, but it's a really it's a fun one. It's a fun one to get out with people and just have a laugh over, and you're drafting mechanics. But yeah, it's a good one that will stay in our collection. Yeah.
That is awesome. So we can play it if we come to Australia.
Yes, please come.
Yes.
It seems like the
Oh,
cheapest
we
way
have
to
to
play
do
it. Yeah.
That will probably be the cheapest way to play it because it probably cost many $1,000s to buy the game.
I like that we're talking as if we have like a mechanisms jar. If we say something about mechanism, we put like a
Yeah.
Like a
coin in
swear
the
jar.
jar.
Yeah. Our jar will be overfloweth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Maggie will go away with all of the money and buy games.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
I'll
Buy
all
Fort.
that.
Win-win.
Yeah. I'll buy Fort finally. Yes.
So do you want to do number 4 or should I do it?
Do it.
Oh, okay, because this is like
This is your game.
it's not, but it's my job. So one number 4 is Tricarion.
Nice.
So this was a game, and this is weird because when this was on Kickstarter, I backed it mostly because it was about being a magician, and I am a magician. That's my job. That's what I do when the world
is normal.
when the world is normal. That's what I do. And I bought this. This was actually, I do not remember the year. This came out, I think, 2015. And so that was pretty early. Like before we started playing like a lot of heavier games, you weren't that much into playing heavier games. You were getting
This
there.
was too heavy for me.
But I just wanted it because it was about being magicians. And I haven't seen like many games with this theme. And even though it's not a game where I feel like this is what I do for a living. I go to the market and I get some things that I put together. Oh no, I need this scarf and I can put it and make a box out of it. That's not how my work is. So if you think you play Tricarion and you think that's how it is to be me, it's not. It's mostly driving. But Tricarion is has just this very cool theme and about magicians. It's very cool because it is about magicians, but you also have actual magic in the game. So it's a very strange theme because of that, because you are doing all of the classic magic tricks of the escapes, the straitjacket escape, the sewing a lady in half and all of that, but there's also some real magic, and it's kind of cool in a world where they have real magic that they still want to do the old school magic effects, and that's pretty cool, and it's a good game. And I also have a fun fact for this. Do you have this game? I think you have it because I saw it on your shelf. And do you have the Kickstarter version with the sleeve?
No.
No.
But I think, like I saw on the edge of your game, there's one of the characters on the edge.
Oh yeah.
That character is an actual magician. On the Kickstarter sleeve, one of them was the world champion of magic the year that the game came out. And I think that's him on the right there. Oh no, on that side that was right there. The other side that you just
That one.
I think it's him. I think I do not remember. I will see, because he is on the front of the Kickstarter. That was just really fun. But it's like I've seen him somewhere. I was like, oh, I saw him on stage at the World Championship, and that's pretty cool because he is from the same country as the game, and they put him on there. So that's pretty funny.
That is cool.
That's
So
cool.
that's
That's
Tricarion.
really cool. Yeah, we really like that game.
Yeah.
I tried to put it on the list.
Well, because I was like, well, what about the Magnificent? Because then the Magnificent,
but it's not.
it's not like it's everywhere.
And
though,
it's also that's more like a carnival.
yeah,
Isn't
that's
it?
true.
And so that's what I was arguing, but
Yeah.
Maggie felt it was a little similar. But I think it is super unique as well, and it's really heavy.
Yes.
In
Oh,
fact,
yeah.
we've
really
played it, and I don't think we've mastered it. Like we, trying to skill up in the tricks. It's super difficult.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
good.
trying to get everything
Yeah.
done. Yeah. But
I want to
love
play
that
this.
game.
It's been years since I played it, because this is one of those where you have to relearn it every time when you don't play it
Yes.
often. So
Yeah.
it's for a very long time. It's been one of those games where I was like, oh, I want to play Tricarion, but then I have to read the rules and teach the rules.
Yeah, same.
But now we have to play it, so we are going to play it soon.
Looking forward to that.
So that is our number 4. So we're at top 3.
Ooh. Okay, our number 3 is Fire Tower. So in Fire Tower, you are trying to protect your tower from fire coming its way, but the thing that makes it really funny or kind of
Weird.
mean and weird is that you're doing it at all costs, and by all costs, I mean sometimes you're wanting to try and get the other your opponent's towers on fire, so you're the last tower standing, which is not usually, because usually fire games tend to be more like
Cooperative.
co-op,
Yeah.
and let's all fight the fire. This one, it's
This was like, I'm just going to use the wind to
I'm
blow it in
gonna
your
blow
direction.
the wind your way to make sure that my tower is protected. So yeah, for that reason, we thought it was a pretty unique presentation of the theme.
Yeah.
And it does feel pretty stressful as you see the
fire coming,
the flames
towards you.
coming your way. You're like, "Oh!"
Yeah, and you only have one bucket of water. So it's like a pretty useless fire tower,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, so you really have to use the wind and kind of push it to other
Push it
people.
away and hope that everybody else burns down. It's a
Yeah.
very strange theme.
Yeah, but that's it.
I love
Fire
it.
tower.
That sounds amazing. I have never heard of this game. This seems like a really mean game.
It is.
So maybe we will be too much of a Care Bears to like it, but I love the theme in this, and the fire looks really beautiful. I would definitely be stressed out if there was a lot of these red, what is it called? Like diamonds kind of.
Yeah,
thingies.
they're really cool and they're
Fire.
quite big and chunky.
Yeah, they're like little.
It was
fire
actually
tokens.
a Kickstarter game, and they've just done the
Ah.
expansion on Kickstarter as well. So we're waiting for that. But
Mm.
it's super fun. But you need to have the right group of people because it is really mean.
is.
But
All
lots
take
of our friends take great pride in ganging up on me and burning down my fire tower. So it's like, let's get her, and you can really gang up on people. So.
Yeah, it's not a great message to put out there to the
it's a
world.
bit mean.
I tend to not want to play those sort of games as much, but this one, like, I had to give it to it. Like, it is pretty unique in its presentation. So
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I have not played it, and it seems like it's going to be too mean to me, so I'm probably not going to play it. So you want to take number 3?
Yeah, we can do it. Next up, we have Cerebria. And this is a little of what is the Disney film called? No, the Pixar movie,
Like
Inside Out.
Inside Out,
Yeah.
yes.
So you're playing as these feelings, positive and negative, inside a person's mind, and you're fighting like good versus bad, and you have all these different feelings. Like, I can't come up with a single feeling right now.
We haven't played it in a while.
Yeah, I have only played it once. It looks so beautiful.
I'm going to guess happiness is in there, so I'm just going to say a feeling, and it's probably going to be in there.
Probably in there. Misery, guilt, sorrow. Okay. The negative feelings came first to me. But I would love to play it again. I just played it once. I can't actually say that much about the mechanisms in this game.
But that's fine, because that's
This is
not why we're
fine.
here.
Because it's about the theme.
It's
Actually,
really
I-
unique in this game.
I did want to ask if you enjoy it because, like, I research all the games and this game is so polarizing. Like, people either love it or they really don't like it. And so it's been just on our list for ages. I've been trying to chase down their Kickstarter Origins box to pick that up, but it's really hard to find.
Yeah.
But I was just like, do you like the game? Obviously you do. It's still in your collection.
Well, I have only played it once, and you were my teammate, and we did not do a good job. So I don't feel like I have even played the game to its fullest. So I have to play it again. But what do you think? You've played it a few times, right?
Yeah, I really enjoy a lot of Minecraft games, and this might be the one I'm a bit unsure about. So we will have to play it again. And saying that as it's something that we're not going to do, it's like it makes
We're going to do it.
It's so strange now to say like, oh, we should play that again.
We will.
Yeah.
But it's kind of strange because this is one of those games where I played it and I liked it, and we played it again and I liked it, and it was like it's a big Kickstarter from Minecraft, so it's kind of hard to get rid of because of that. So it's one of those games where I liked it enough to keep it, but I'm not sure if it will stay after this year. We will see.
Yeah, I'm almost convinced just for the miniatures, like, because they're so cool. I really want to paint them.
Yeah.
I think we have them painted.
Yeah, I think so.
Did
I'm very sure.
I think like they came painted or something. If
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
was a painted edition. Yeah.
Yeah, probably I paid a lot for that because that's how Kickstarter work.
Yeah, it is.
That's how they get you.
Okay, so only 2 more picks to go.
our number 2 is the Isle of Cats, another Kickstarter that I think came in at the start of last year. I think we received it. And this game, if you don't know, is about kind of rescue. You're on this rescue mission to save all of these cats from. I don't know. What doesn't come through in the theme is like what you're actually running from, which is some person or something.
Like some Lord Bird something that's kind of come to the island.
He has a name.
He has a name. Yeah,
but even I don't know what
because it's kind of irrelevant. Because all you're trying to do save the cats. Is save as many cats as you can, and the way that you do that is like by fitting them onto your boat with the mechanics, but polyomino tiles. So you're like cramming in as many cats as you can, but you're also shoving them into baskets, which I think is kind of funny. And it's just such a unique theme, like to think that you would have this boat. And then it's like, what's the best thing what thematically could we put in this boat? Oh, cats.
Clearly cats.
Clearly cats. That makes so much sense.
Fill it with cats.
Yeah, fill it with cats. It's actually a game that we play a lot of because like, it's pretty light. It's pretty like gateway kind of game. But when we introduce it to people, they're just like, let's play that cat game again. Let's play the cat game again. So it actually got a lot of plays in early 2020.
Yes.
When we were still doing big group games. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you like this?
I like it. I don't know how much I like it. We still got it, right?
Yes, absolutely.
But I absolutely think it's a really cool theme, and I really like the look of the cats, the different like races of cats, and I love the like fluff text on the side of the box explaining like the origins of the cats and their like strong suits. I think it's really funny that you're going on this rescue mission to save a lot of cats from this. I don't know what he's going to do.
I don't know. Yeah, why does he want cats?
I don't remember. Like, I think he's trying to like exploit the islands for resources or something. That's kind of the thing he's doing. I would think Maggie should know this.
Yeah, Maggie.
Well, I think you did the teach for it, and then
don't blame me, girl.
I'm totally gonna. So, but then you said that because the thing that does come through is that you are just rescuing these cats from this island. I had assumed that it was because the island was sinking, and so we're trying to put them on the boat to rescue them. It wasn't until
we read
recently
BGG
that reading through the BG, I'm like, what? There's a Lord something or other coming to the island? What?
Yeah.
Because there's no sense of that when you're playing. So it was very easy for me to not assume that there was something thematically missing from Amy's explanation of how the game
There's always something thematically missing.
I should always assume
the theme.
that the theme is probably...
You should assume that,
The theme is missing,
The theme is missing,
This is one I'm really like. I think I liked it a lot better than you because this was just like it's a cozy game. Like it's one of those like it's just enough things there for me like to make it interesting, but it's just like it's just fun. And I love polyominoes. I enjoy that puzzle a lot. Even like we're not talking about that, but just if I could say something about the game, I do like that.
We're not saying it. We're just
we're
saying
not
it.
saying
Like,
it.
Not adding to
have
the
said
jar.
it, yeah.
Sure. Not adding to my fort fund. Fine. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do number 2 then because you want to do that number 1.
Yeah.
So number 2 is for us going to be Millennium Blades. This is a game where you are basically pretending to be a trading card game player. So it's a simulating game where you are simulating the life of a trading card player, where that's basically saying the same sentence twice. I do that sometimes. So in this game, you are simulating the life of a trading card player. If somebody didn't catch it the second times. So it is very strange. Like you are going into the trading, you're trading with other people, you're buying booster packs, seeing the cards you get, and you'll be sad because you get the bad cards and you want to buy other booster packs, and you have these vats of money. And I know I'm talking about the game, but it's like it is so integrated, the theme here. And then you have the actual tournaments, which is where you play the card game and you do you play your deck, and it feels like you are playing a Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering. Like Magic the Gathering doesn't have a TV show, but like you're playing this anime of you going into this and throwing the cards on the table, and it's like, haha, I have this card, and you lose.
And it's like this real-time trading as well, with this really cool like money stacks. So you feel like you're really like negotiating to and spending big money to get the best cards possible, to get these cool combos, and you're like trying to exploit what cards you have and getting the ones that fits to your play style. And everyone gets like very different play styles as well. So just trying to optimize the best way possible. I love this. It's a really wonky theme. I wonder how they got an idea. Let's make a board game about pretending to play a card game.
Yeah, because that's a theme. You're pretending to be a trading card game player just to get it out there. That's the theme of the game.
That is
cool.
It's super unique. That's like an Inception board game thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's very
playing
cool.
a game
I like
within
that.
a game.
I like that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea that's what it was about.
Like
actually.
we don't trade cards. We don't do like that sort of. We don't play that sort of game. But you describing that and talking about the blister packs, I'm like, oh, I wish I was into it, because like the excitement of like going out and buying those and going, what cards am I going to get? So I was like, this is probably a good way of getting that hit.
Yeah, a game within
without
a game.
actually spending all the money getting all of those blister packs for cards.
This would be cheaper, I would
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. And if you fly to Norway, you can play it there. So that's probably the cheapest way.
Oh, great! That is
Great.
the cheapest.
That
way.
is the cheapest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most
That's a
convenient way.
callback
I'm glad
joke.
that we
It was
figured that
very good.
Yes.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, thank you. I wrote it like earlier today, so I just had to get it in there. Okay, so we are down to number 1. So let's get to the final pick of the list.
So our number 1 is Fog of Love. I don't know if you can see it there. So in Fog of Love, you are playing, well, it's a 2-player game. You are playing a couple from the moment that they meet through to their entire relationship. Also perfect for Valentine's Day. And so part of it is all of the quirks and in the personalities of the people, as well as you all have your own goals, and they may not kind of see head to head.
Like in real life.
You get just like in real life. So there's all the funs and the challenges and all the kind of quirky situations that you get into, and then you have to kind of compromise things to get to a resolution.
Just like in real life.
Just like in real life. So it's a pretty interesting, quirky theme and
there's like
storyline.
awkward situations that come up and you're kind of dealing with those, so it's quite amusing. This is one that it's like, it's not one of our favorite games, but it's like the theme is just so different, like putting yourself into this like rom-com situation, and it's kind of weird to play with your actual partner because you're taking on the roles of like different people, and it's just very strange, but it was like a super fun experience because it was so different. Have you guys played it?
Yeah, we have. I don't know if we played it a few times or
Played a couple of times.
yeah.
Yes.
And this is one of the games that I'm dragged back into just because of the theme. This is all theme for me, and the theme is very unique, and I feel like it really needs to be in the mindset that okay, it's winning is important, but this is not a good experience unless I can role play a little and try to like pretend to be someone else and pretend to, oh, okay, actually, I don't want to be in a long-term relationship. I want to do this and this. And so you need to kind of, put yourself out there and be in the mindset for like the theme to do its thing, because then it really shines. When you're just like focused on winning, I think it's more fun if you look at it as an experience more than just a game.
Yeah, completely agree.
Yeah, the story, go on
it's
that
all
journey.
theme.
Yeah, it's not about whether you're 100% right. Yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't like it. It's like, I just can't take pleasure in
like
beating
goal-oriented.
so themey.
Yeah, this is one of those games where I wanted to like it more than I did. Like we sold it after a couple of plays because I knew like this wasn't going to be like a good fit. But I love the theme, and I love that a lot of people seem to like it. It's it's not one of those that many people like and many people don't like, but it's I think you hit it on the head. Like it's really depending on what kind of experience you want from the game, like more of a experience than a game, as you say. Like it's not about doing that perfect vote and trying to win.
Exactly. It's really nice that you can play either gender as well. I will give them a shout out for that. And I wish we had the other box that had the 2 women on the front, but we've got the original copy. But you can play either gender, which is really cool.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That is awesome. Okay, so the last game for tonight.
So we're going full circle tonight. You started with a hotel. We're going back to the hotel or a bloody inn. This is the bloody inn, and this is a little more macabre hotel than
Grand Austria.
Grand Austria Hotel. We're switching out strudels with like murder. So this is a hand management game, just to get that out of the way, and it's very interesting because all of the different cards is like multi-use, and you're building these annexes so that you can kill people and bury the people under them, because you have to bury them first before you can steal their money. It's very important. And if there are like lawmen in town that day with guns, then you have to bury that what do you call it?
Body, yeah.
Or then you have to like pay the gravedigger to bury it for you, and that is expensive. So I really think that the theme in this game is dark but so cool, and it makes the game experience just like it's like frosting on the cake, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
this is a
looks
very
amazing.
unique theme. Yeah. This is one that many people didn't like this theme, and that makes sense because it is a pretty macabre theme.
Yeah.
It is it's not like hinting at you killing people. No, the whole game is about killing people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And digging graves for them and getting the best people to be your accomplices in killing other people. And it's very
beautiful.
weird. and it's about like I think actually like this happened in France, that there was like people finding ways to, like, there's always been people killing people in strange ways, but this is not a
in
true
France.
crime.
It's like
not a true crime. In France. It always happens in France.
Yeah, nowhere else.
But this just like when we made this list, we were a bit like not on the same page what was going to be number one, but I was like, this is for me, and we did agree at the end. This is one that's just it's probably never going to happen again, and it hasn't happened before. Like this kind of, I would be interested to see some, like, we had this new Kickstarter. You're going to go around killing people.
Yeah. It's definitely unique, and I love like
I've
the
never seen it
artwork.
before.
I have seen it before.
Oh, you have?
I've seen it, and you haven't seen it.
I haven't.
Because I feel like I saw it was a Kickstarter one. Yeah, like I saw it on Kickstarter. When was I in Kickstarter when you weren't there?
Was it on Kickstarter?
I don't think it's been on Kickstarter.
No? Oh, so maybe I saw it at
She's
an
just
actual
making it up.
shop.
She's like, go on
I don't know
Kickstarter.
what's happening, but I do remember seeing it. And I remember being like very attracted to the artwork, and I do remember the theme and going, "That is so unique. That's so different." And I think the only reason I wouldn't have picked it up is, well, one, because like I'm always like, "Hey, what do you think?" But
The artwork looks incredible.
yeah, the artwork looks incredible, and it's also because it's very obviously card heavy, and we usually love more the. Look at me talking mechanics now. We usually love more the worker placement type thing. So I think that would have been the But,
I want it now. I'm buying it as soon as we get off this call.
yeah, it's super
It's really
interesting.
good.
Yeah.
I'm
And
excited
it has
about
that, like mechanically, it's also very tight. You only have 2 actions each round, and it's never enough. You want to do like 6 things, and you get to do maybe 1.5.
Yeah.
It's kind of an engine builder as well. In the beginning, you have to go for like killing very weak people or
Very poor
something,
people,
very poor people, and then you have to like build yourself up. So at the end of the game, you're just like, oh, I just started to do awesome things and killing the rich
Awesome
guys.
I can kill everybody now.
I think it's one of those things that it's like it's awful as a theme. Like it's like a terrifying
Horrible.
dark, but because it's so in your face that this is what it is, and it's almost like it's playing on the macabre. That's quite interesting. That's quite cool.
Great number one.
Yeah, great number one. What a contrast from Fog of Love to Fog of Love.
And we didn't have a single crossover.
Yeah.
No, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, Tricerion
That's
almost
cool.
was the crossover.
Tricerion, I almost made it happen. But very cool.
That's
to
pretty
see
cool.
all
So
these
that's actually 20 games for people to check out if they want to see something with unique themes.
And great games also, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be sad if you're like, these are unique themes, but we hate the games.
Yeah, and we did a good job. All the thinkers in the room.
Yes, I am very proud of all 3 of you.
Yes, we only mentioned
Thank you.
mechanics like 30 times. So
yes, I don't know if I probably do have enough to buy 4 now, but
I think
still,
so.
it was very impressive. I appreciate the effort.
That's not too bad. So again, if you have not checked out ThinkerThemer on YouTube, you should do that. They make some very nice, very good videos about the thing we love the most. Everyone, it's board games. You should guess that. It's about board games. That's why we are here. If you're still here and you don't know it's about board games, you should probably stop the video and go to Board Game Geek or something. Or ThinkerThemer on YouTube. And they talk about board games as well.
That works.
So thank you so much for joining us. That was amazing.
It's been such a pleasure doing this with you
Yes.
guys. It
Thanks
was
for
so
us.
fun seeing your picks and hearing like both the thematic and the mechanism side of things. That is kind of your thing, and you're really good at it. So I love it.
Thank you so much. And thanks for having us. We've had so much fun doing this list, and you guys are fantastic. And I admire what you're doing, trying to play all of your games this year. You're crazy. Like, that is like so many games. What is it, 24 a week or something?
Yeah, something. It's not that much, but it's a lot. So let's say 24. That sounds good.
It's a lot. Yeah, as well as doing things like this.
Yeah.
Like if we were doing that, we would be doing nothing else.
Yeah, but we would only have to, that's the only thing we can do then.
Yeah. But good luck.
Yeah.
Look forward to following along.
Yeah, so that is the end. If you are still here, then please go and click the subscribe button, both for us and for ThinkerThemer, and click that bell button on both channels so that you get notifications. And that is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Johannes.
I'm Sunniva.
I'm Amy.
And Maggie.
And you've been watching Board Gaming Ramblings, and bye-bye.
Bye for now.